Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN is presented by Casamigos Tequila, brought to you by those who drink it. City Field, and what a game we've had tonight. Guardians with the Mets. Justin Verlander appears to be getting congratulations and a word from Buck Showalter. His night is done. Bieber back on the mound here in the bottom of the eighth. He gets Francisco Alvarez back to the top of the order. Dino will be at the door. Saying on the break, both of these managers know that their bullpens have been huge taxed. Certainly the case with the Mets. That ball is Alvarez leads out the ball in the eighth with a good single to the right.
Hey, Benny Carl and Francisco Lindor said it best when it creates a bond and a belief in your team will start coming back from games. He hits the home run to tie it, and the ending has been magic this week for the New York Mets.
Hey, what's going on, Chris? What's going on, Brian? We got a pinch runner for Francisco Alvarez in the Sunday Night Mets game. Getting Marte on the bases. Always exciting to have a Sunday Night Mets game on. Interesting that they chose Mets Guardians as a Sunday night game. I guess the Lindor storyline. Brian looking for lots of Collier tonight. I think we got you 2 chromes last time. Let's see if we can do more this time. All right, let's see. I'm going to start dropping in the leftover and unpaid for spots. So starting with, just saw a guy pull a yellow Alvarez chrome auto. Whoa, I'm sad that wasn't us. Julio's for Drowning Lifeguards. All right, so I did this the same way because there were a lot of players that weren't purchased tonight that I did it earlier this week. So I broke up the vets and non-first prospects down by league. So, for example, for the American League, there's 13 spots left over for $6 if anybody wants to pick that up. The PayPal and Venmo information is on the screen. First person to respond in the chat that they want to pick that lot up can grab it. Let's see. Chris L. Didn't get either of your guys, just a bunch of cheap scrubs. Who are your big guys? Let's see. Noah. So the PayPal is right there. That's one. I know I had messaged you. So $1 for the PCA spot from the left, from the insert slot. All right. We had the American League spot. Here is the National League spot. Apparently a big American League group today because there were a lot more National League players and American League players left over. So National League, 21 total spots for $10 total. Then the rookie lot. The rookie lot was 21 total rookie spots left over for $14. And there's a few things that were also left not paid for yet. Going to give those buyers another minute or so. In addition, we also have the insert lot because I don't post the insert only players. So that lot is available for $10, and that is minus PCA because Noah claimed the PCA spot. Scott grabbing the rookies for 14. And Scott, just let me know who you purchased in the auctions on eBay tonight so I can match you up to your order on eBay when I'm shipping this stuff. Brian grabbing the inserts. Trying to complete those sets, Brian. Who are you missing for the top 100 set? Ooh, Sterling Marte maybe got picked up for a second time today. All right, and I'm going to drop in because it's 9:05 the guys that were not purchased. I mean, they were not paid for, sorry. All right, so the guys that haven't been paid for yet, we have Oswaldo Cabrera, Mikey Romero, Colton Cowser, Samuel Munoz, Shea Langeliers, Vaughn Grissom, Blaze Jordan, Marcos Cabrera, Juan Chacon, Marcus Lee Sang, Colin Pellews, and Jackson Holiday. And their prices are next to their names. So Cabrera 3, Romero 3, Cowser 3, Munoz 3, Langeliers, and Grissom 3 each, as well as Blaze Jordan. And then we have Marcos Cabrera for 5, Chacon for 4, Lee Sang for 4, Pellews for 4, and Jackson Holiday for 25. Let's see. Todd grabbing the Cowser spot. Todd, you got it. Let me type that into my spreadsheet. Brian grabbing Marcos Chacon and Lee Sang. Clearing those orders in eBay. All right, Brian, you got it. The Marcos Sang and Chacon spots are clear for you. I'm taking Holiday. Let me cancel that order in eBay. And the Holiday spot is spinning and canceled and clear for you, Jim. Yep, so 88. Let's see. Let me recopy in that list minus the guys who've already been claimed. Scott, you have Jace Young. Thank you for that. All right. So the guys that are still left over. Yeah, Jim, Holiday is you. All right. So we still have left 88. All right, Oswaldo Cabrera, Mikey Romero, Samuel Munoz, Shea Langeliers, and Vaughn Grissom. Those are 3 each, as well as Blaze Jordan and Colin Pellews for 4. Let me just refresh eBay, make sure none of those were just paid for. Looking like they are all still clear for you. And then in addition, we still have the American League and National League leftover lots. I'll drop those in again for anybody who just joined. So for the National League, we had 21 total spots left over. And we got the Mets taking the lead in the 8th. So 21 total spots for the National League. That's including Bryce Harper, Yelich, C.J. Abrams, Tatis, Lindor, Freeman, J.D. Martinez, Joey Votto, Mejia, Chris Bryant, Machado, Marco Luciano, Matt Olson, Mookie Betts, Paul Goldschmidt, Rhys Hoskins, Zavala, Seiya Suzuki, Simon Juan, Trey Turner, and Wilson Contreras. So all those spots for $10 total if anybody's interested in picking that up. And then I'll drop in the American League lot one more time. And We only have 4 boxes here, so nothing to choose from tonight, but then we will get started. Got a bunch of the PayPals in. Thank you, Jim and Scott and Todd and Noah. 88 grabbing Cabrera, Langeliers, and Blaze. And 88, just let me know who you purchased in the auctions tonight as well so I can match your order up. Yep, Jim, I got it. Thank you. And you had Riley Green. Riley spot. Cabrera, Langeliers, and Blaze. All right. I am going to, let's see. Do we want to go jumbo box first or do we want to go hobby box first? 1 auto or 3 autos to start tonight? Typically, we've gone hobby first, but last break everybody seemed to want to go jumbo, so that's what we did last time. And Zach might have been the lead vocal on that last time. It looks like he's calling for the jumbo again. So we'll start with a jumbo. All right, let's get this started. I'm just going to drop in that updated list one more time, taking out the guys who have been claimed. The Chris Bryant lot, it's $10 total, so that includes all of the National League players, including the Bryce Harper group too. Those are the guys that are remaining left, and let's get started. Let's see. 88. Let me check to see that PayPal payment came through. All right, let me know when you're able to get that through. I'm going to leave this up in the meantime, and we'll get our first jumbo box opened. 88, you got it. The NL lot to you. And Grissom. So that is, what did I say? That's 10 plus 3, so 13 total. Let me mark those down for you as well. And let's get this first jumbo opened. Good luck, everybody. These are fresh in yesterday from Steel City. They finally got their restock. First time I've ever seen Steel City not have Bowman available for, I think it was like a 3-week period after release day. So definitely a little mix up in the distribution game with what Fanatics has been doing. I don't know if anybody caught the Sapphire auctions this week as well, but I believe it's the first time that Topps or Fanatics has done a Dutch auction, and they started the Dutch auction for Sapphire 2023 Sapphire at $850, and I really hope nobody bought them at that price because I've never seen any Sapphire box for any year or any release go for more than, I think, $550 is 2022 Bowman, which had Ellie autos. So they sold out at their bottom, like as soon as it hit the bottom at 530. So interesting strategy by Topps there. Yes, no, I got the payment for PCA. Thanks for sending that. We were able to grab, I think I got 4 boxes at $375, and then when I tried again at $350, they were sold out. So We'll see when Topps gets those shipped out, and as soon as they do, we'll start adding Sapphire to these breaks. All right, I will leave this PayPal and Venmo information up for you for another minute while we start this first pack out. 88. If you need me to type it into the chat, I can do that as well. But let's get this one started. Let me bring the camera back a little bit further so we can get everything in view. Good luck, everyone, in this. I think our biggest hit in our Wednesday break this week was a Clifford Gold Shimmer Auto. So let's see if we can top that tonight. All right, same as I've been doing, I'm going to scan through the papers, call out the rookies and the firsts. We have Christopher Morel starting things, which is interesting because he's usually behind Corbin Carroll and Adley Rauschman. So we'll see if they pop up in a pack soon. Michael Garcia, Wallner, Riley, Levon Soto, Brett Beatty, Leover Paguero. We have a Gunnar Henderson Rookie of the Year favorites to start us off. In Chromes, interesting. We have only had one insert there. And we have a lot of flipping to do, which is also weird. Justin Crawford first, Jorge Ruiz, Cam Collier first, Junior Garcia, Leandro Arias in paper, and we have a lime green refractor that we have to flip for again, and it is not a first, it's a Trey Sweeney. Trey Sweeney, number 303 of 399, lime green paper. Christian Serta starting us off with chrome firsts. Anthony Paguero, Justin Henry Malloy, Braylon Bishop, Samuel Zavala, and Elijah Green, top 100. And the Mets hold on to win another late game comeback. Thanks, 88, for sending the payment over. You're all set as well. And if anybody's new to our breaks, we always sleeve up all of our chrome firsts live in the break, except preferably in the right size penny sleeve. There we go. What other sports do we have on tonight now that the Met game went as quickly as it did? Is that a 2-hour, 10-minute game? Trey Sweeney, lime green, starting us off with our colored hits. Got it, 88. Thank you. Starting off this pack, we have an Oswald Peraza, Garrett Mitchell, Nolan Gorman, Michael Harris, Alec Burleson, Gunnar Henderson, Brian Bello, Mark Vientos. We have a Vaughn Grissom Rookie of the Year favorite, so 88 getting a Vaughn Grissom Chrome on the board early. Yordani De Los Santos, Modern Prospects, Framey De Leon paper, De La Cruz, Baez. There's our first Jackson Holiday in paper, Henry Malloy, Drew Jones, Pedro Ramirez, Nelson Rada. Chromes, we have Kenny Gomez, Matt Mervis, Khalil Watson, Trey Sweeney, Javier Osorio, and Brooks Lee, top 100. Let's get our Matt Mervis top loaded. I believe he's been playing pretty well since his call up. I saw some of the Cubs game yesterday because I was in a Philly television area, and I saw him get a hit yesterday in the first at-bat that I've seen him have in the major leagues. What's going on, Mab? I saw you grab Justin Crawford today. Do you have a hunch on him? Let's see. What other sports can we put on that are not... ESPN. There we go. Heat Celtics. That'll work. Meb, prices have definitely been dipping on breaks recently, so definitely a good time for you to show back up. The hype of the first couple weeks of release was definitely crazy for a little while, but prices seem to be down to a much more reasonable price now. We have a Groshans, Eggy Rosario, Nelson Velasquez, Brett Beatty, Leo Verpaguero, Ivan Herrera. We have our first autograph. It looks like it is Houston colors. Can we get another Sean Clifford? The gold shimmer was our first one last break, and we do. And I called him Sean Clifford. He's not the Penn State quarterback. He's Ryan Clifford, the Houston prospect, who has just been called up to high A. Brett Beatty, Rookie of the Year favorites. Nerwillian Cedeno, Frederick Ben Cosme. There we go. A Justin Crawford for you, Meb. Averson Arteaga, Jorge Ruiz, Max Muncy, Henry Ramos, and Brian Rocchio, top 100. Let's get that Clifford. So we had no Cliffords through our first 13 breaks, and now back-to-back breaks with Clifford autos. Ramos and Ruiz getting chrome as well as Crawford. We're going to go down this stack since we pulled an auto from it now. Let's see. Tried to grab a few others, but it's been a crazy, busy few months. How's everything going with your son's pitching? Let's see. Grabbed a few boxes of draft to open yourself. Wish you'd been paying to Chase Holiday. Hit a lot of holidays. There's a lot of holiday inserts in these. Shea Langeliers, Liberatore, Cavalli, Tovar, DL Hall. We have a Corbin Carroll Spotlight rookie card. Oscar Colas Modern Prospects. Braylon Bishop, Edward Julian, Osorio, Figueroa, Michael Arroyo, Wilbur Sanchez, and Jose Peroza papers. Daniel Suzak getting chrome. Eric Brown Jr., Leandro Arias, Yilber Herrera. We have our first Lunar, and it's a Jace Young. And Drew Romo, top 100. Congrats, Jace Young owner. I remember, was it Scott that was the Jace Young guy? Getting our first Lunar. There's the Herrera, Arias, Suzak, and Colton Cowser Spotlight. We'll get that one top loaded. And let's finish off this third stack where we pulled the auto from already. UVA made the WAC tourney one more start. Is the WAC tour? What's the format of the WAC college baseball tournament? Nick Prado, Oscar Gonzalez, Vaughn Grissom, Logan Ohape, James Outman, Jonathan Aranda, Josh Young, Nolan Jones, Tristan Cassis, Kodai Senga. We have an Ellie sights on September. Gabriel Martinez, Jacob Berry, Lisandro Rodriguez, Jay Savina, Hao Yu Lee, Colby Thomas, Dion Frias, and Luis Rodriguez papers. Chrome of Luciano, Yainer Fernandez, Davison De Los Santos, Jet Williams, Anthony Gutierrez, and an Oswald Peraza top 100. I'm guessing, well, I'm not guessing because I checked today after it started happening, but I have a PSA 10 of Sapphire first of Ellie De La Cruz posted, and all of a sudden this week I started getting a ton of offers on it. So I checked his stats, and he's hitting like 330 with 6 home runs this month so far. So his demand seems to be very high right now. Just in time for us to have pulled that Ellie Auto top 100 last break for someone. Drew Waters, Francisco Alvarez, Oswaldo Cabrera, Brian Bello, Mark Vientos, Max Mayer, Kyle Stowers, Shea Langeliers, Rookie of the Year favorites, Deanne Jorge, Modern Prospects, We have a Fraley Encarnacion paper, Junior Garcia, Leandro Arias, Joffrey Solano, Spencer Jones, Vincent Perozzo, Lazaro Montes, Ricardo Perez, Jonathan Mejia Chrome, Michael Arroyo, Max Wagner, Puaka Greco, Junior Caminero for the first time, and a Kyle Manzardo top 100. Greco, Wagner, and Arroyo first chromes, and we'll get the Caminero top loaded. Let's see, double elimination, 8 teams, very weird bracket. So top seeds get a bye. UVU is the 3 seed. Who's 1 and 2 in that division? All right, we got a 1 in 3 chance here of getting our next auto. Ooh. Almost knocking over the light. See a PCA for you back there, Noah. You're on the board with a top 100 PCA. Yoshida, Groshans, Rosario, Herrera, Tovar. We have a Lazaro Montes Spotlight. Miguel Blias Modern Prospects. We still haven't seen a parallel spotlight in any of our breaks. Puaka Greco, Carlos Jorge, Michel Desson, Zach Geloff, Joffrey Solano, William Lugo. We have another William Lugo in Chrome, Daniel Gallarte, Abdias de la Cruz, Gavin Cross, and Samuel Munoz. Our first Lazaro Montes as a spotlight. Let's see GCU and Sam Houston. Hopefully he beats him again in the final. Or I guess the semifinal and the final if you get the opportunity. Sounds like they should have a pretty easy first round matchup then. Sounds like they would have the 8 seed. Bo Naylor got the call up this week, as well as Tyler Freeman, Drew Waters, Francisco Alvarez, Max Meyer, Kyle Stowers. We have our auto, and it is a Mariner, Pasquantino, Simeon Woods Richardson. We have 1 base on the board so far, so fingers crossed for some color. And it's a Robert Perez Speckle. We pulled a refractor to 499 of him last break, too. And now we got the 299. So 2 guys who have repeated autos in our last 2 breaks, which I think our boxes came from different distributors. So that's interesting. Angel Ganao, Abel Bastidas, Jorge Burgos, Juan Alonso, Gabriel Gonzalez, Martin Gonzalez. And in paper, in Chrome, we have a Green Grass coming up. Miguel Blias, Tamar Johnson, Jefferson Rojas, Junior Garcia. Green Grass is a first. Logan Wagner, 83 of 99, and Marco Luciano, top 100 behind that. So an auto and the Green Grass in 1 pack. It's only the second time I've seen a Green Grass non-auto. Clifford and Perez autos, and we'll get that Logan Wagner Green Grass. Does anybody know how the Green Grasses have been reselling? It's definitely one of the cooler refractors they've created recently. That, and curious about that and how the Lunar Craters are reselling. I haven't checked it out myself yet. We got the 4 seed. It's a weird bracket. So Seattle. That was this one that the auto came out of. So we'll go to the bottom pack out of that row. And we start this one off with Blade, Miguel Vargas, Lenian Sosa, Rauschman Carroll, Jordan Diaz, Gabriel Moreno, and Jordan Lawler, sights on September. Jackson Churio, Modern Prospects. Paper of Wagner, Perez Jr., Ballesteros, DePaula, Caminero, Hector Rodriguez, Mesa, and Chromes, Edwin Arroyo, Colton Cowser, Marcos Cabrera for the first time, Fraley Encarnacion, Hector Rodriguez, and Jordan Walker, top 100. Rodriguez, Fraley, and Marcos Cabrera, first Chromes getting on the board. So we have Zach on the board in Chrome for the first time. JJ Bleday, Miguel Vargas, same pack. Interesting. Lenin Sosa, Adley, Carroll, Morel, Pasquantino, Woods Richardson, Jordan Diaz, Moreno, and then no inserts, but we do have, it looks like an extra Chrome refractor in this box. Lugo, Brock Jones, Austin Charles, Axel Sanchez, Logan Wagner, Herrera, Lara. Chromes, we have Max Wagner, Andres Mesa, Blake Laubier, Amarian Boyd, and we have a yellow Met color. No, Houston color. Kenny Gomez, 37 of 75, and Max Muncy, top 100. There's Amarian Boyd, Laubier. So 2 numbered Chrome refractors under 100 in one box. Both firsts. Love to see that. Our autos numbered to 299 and base so far. One more, hopefully numbered, coming in the next 2 packs. Let's see, no glares. Can't tell if one of these packs is taller than the other, so let's go with this one. Looks like we might have a second base auto, which we have not seen many times in these jumbos. Velasquez, Shea Langeliers, Matthew Liberatore, Cavalli, DL Hall, Josh Young, and the third auto of the box is Andres Mesa base. Curtis Mead, sights on September. De Jesus. Interesting that there's 2 Chromes in the middle of the papers. This has been a weird box. Ryan Clifford and Jace Bowen Chromes. Martinez, Cabrera, and Chrome of Romero. Dylan O'Ray, Brito, Jacob Berry, William Bergola, and Berry top 100. There's any Mets fans or Phillies fans in the break, should have a very interesting Met Philly series coming up this week. First time they're facing each other this year, I think, and both teams getting hot at the same time. So our autos in this one: base Mesa, base Clifford, and Speckle Robert Perez Jr. First 3 autos on the board in this one. For any of our new guys, who do we have fans of in the break tonight? Last pack of the first jumbo. Michael Garcia, Wallner, Yoshida, Riley Green, Levon Soto, Robert Hassel sights on September, Drew Jones Modern Prospects, Suzak, Osuna, Rojas, De Los Santos, Garcia, Corona, Montesino, Serta, Kyle Harrison, Yasser Mercedes Chrome, Brooks Lee, Roderick Arias, Gabriel Gonzalez, Cam Collier on the board for the first time for Brian, and Austin Wells top 100. Let's top load the Cam Collier, and then before we get into our second box, I'll shift over some of these paper cards. Barry and Gavin Crosswell. Those are your guys tonight? We're going to go hobby box next because I know I have a better chance of saving the last auto for the last pack if I go jump last. Well, I know Brian is a hokey guy, so he's a big Kevin Cross guy too. One of our regulars and other breakers. We pulled a pretty cool prism insert of Cross. Brian, what'd you ever do with that one? Did you get that one graded somewhere interesting, or did you just hold it? I can't even remember what the set was called now. Didn't open a ton of prism. I'm pretty sure he's been playing well so far. I know Jace, maybe I'm thinking Jace Young, I know has been playing really well so far. All right, starting off our first hobby box. Got Robert Perez in the back. Going to the front, we have JJ Bleday, Miguel Vargas, Christian Hernandez, Modern Prospects, Jorge Burgos, Juan Alonso, Kenny Gomez, and Robert Perez, our first chromes in this pack. What are his stats looking like so far this year? Missed out on your main prospects, Tyler said, but luckily nobody outbid you on Perez. There you go. Yeah, he's definitely the best to own so far tonight. Lenian Sosa, Adley, Corbin Carroll. We have a Nick Gonzalez top 100. I don't know if he's a top 100 prospect anymore. Gabriel Gonzalez, Martin Gonzalez, Matt Murphy, base chromes. Let's see. Christopher Morel, Michael Garcia. We have a Jackson Holiday spotlight. Termarr Johnson and Colby Thomas chromes. I want to stop trying to show the back cards because I know there's going to be some Lunars in the back at some point. And some Atomics. Matt Wallner. Adley Rauschman, Rookie of the Year favorites. Juan Chacon. Ballesteros. Blias, and Edwin Arroyo chromes. Jim, you like the spotlight? Here, let's get that one top loaded for you. Jim picked up the holiday spot in the live. Did you hit the Gavin Cross Super Auto the other day from Draft? That is insane. What are you thinking that one's worth? Tough to comp. Wow. I don't know if Palmer is in the 2023 Bowman. That's still pretty awesome though. Yoshida. I didn't realize he had an auto in this set. Josue De Paula, Junior Caminero. We have Colton Cowser and Deanne Jorge getting on the board for the first time. That's still got to be, I would guess, a multiple $1,000 card. Kyle Stowers, Pasquantino, Woods Richardson. We have a Jet Williams top 100. Matt Mervis paper, Hector Rodriguez, Andres Mesa. We have our first Lunar, Marcos Cabrera, and the Lunar is Cole Young. Top 100 prospect, but would have liked to see a first on that Lunar. We're 0 for 2 hitting first Lunar so far. Jet and Marcos. I think that's the second time on the board for Marcos. We have one stack down. We have one Lunar out. So still a lot to chase from this hobby box. Our auto, our color paper, our refractor chrome card, and our atomics still coming out. Shea Langeliers, Libra Tour, Termarr Johnson, Modern Prospects. We pulled a blue auto of him out of 2023. Speaking of 2022 guys that have autos in this set, Aponte Frias, Justin Crawford on the board for Mev for the second time, and James Wood in chrome. Seeing some repeats in these chrome cards so far. Interesting, since we've also seen guys like Jorge, who didn't hit in the first box, but did hit in this one. Easily 2 to 5K, Will says. I honestly have no idea what a comp would look like on that. I would be totally guessing. Cade Cavalli, I would think in the multiple thousands, though. Parado, Miguel Vargas, Rookie of the Year favorites. Luis Rodriguez, Jesus Baez, Averson Arteaga, and we have a lava refractor of Jackson Churio. That's not a bad one to hit. 87 of 399. Churio numbered lava. Opening up some more top loaders to get that Churio top loaded. Good looking Jackson Churio. Oscar Gonzalez paper, Vaughn Grissom, Logan Ohape, James Outman, Aranda, Kenny Gomez, Justin Henry Malloy, Jorge Ruiz, and Angel Ganao. First chromes. There's a J-Red on the board. Oswald Peraza, Garrett Mitchell, Brennan Davis, top 100. Henry Ramos, Drew Jones, Pedro Ramirez. We have a Suzak and an Eric Brown Jr. Still looking for all of our hits out of this one. Oh no, we have the color. We had the Churio, which is our chrome hit. Gorman, Harris, Bone Naylor, Rada, and in chrome we have Marco Luciano and Juan Alonso. Couple packs in a row without an insert is interesting. May not be his first, but it will still go for quite a bit, I'm sure, since he's still one of the best non-first prospects in the product. Yep, definitely agree, Will. Drew Waters, Francisco Alvarez, Oswaldo Cabrera. We have an Andy Pages, sights on September. Abel Bastidas and Lionel James. Yener Fernandez and Davison De Los Santos chromes. Seems like the demand for Davison De Los Santos is way down. I think he's going for about he's under $20 a break now. Not sure if that's stat based or based on the fact that not everybody realized he was a non-auto guy in this set, but definitely still one of my favorite players in the product. Jordan Diaz, Ellie De La Cruz, Modern Prospects insert, Tony Blanco Jr. We have a Christian Serta and Yanquiel Fernandez chrome. The Speculado is Robert Perez Jr. Hit him and Clifford in back-to-back breaks. This pack feels very thick. I'm thinking maybe one of those inserts that wasn't in another pack might be in here. Maybe not. Gabriel Moreno, Riley Green, Andrew Painter. Insert only there. Laubier, Crawford, Anthony Paguero, and Justin Henry Malloy chromes. Lot of repeat chromes in these first two boxes. Hopefully we see some different guys in boxes number 3 and 4. Levon Soto, Brett Beatty, Amarian Boyd, Jorge Ruiz. We have a William Lugo and Manuel Beltre Chrome. We have something color coming up. Looks like lime green paper. So 2 lime green papers on the board to see a bat there. Leo Vera Peguero, Ivan Herrera, Roderick Arias, top 100, number 85, Roman Anthony, Puaka Greco, and we have a first lime green, Henry Ramos. We have our lime green and our atomic in one pack. Ramos, I think that's a Brian hit, Daniel Gallarte, and an atomic first of Gabriel Gonzalez. That's a nice one. One of the, I'd say, top 15 prospects in this product, Gabriel Gonzalez, getting the atomic hit. I'm actually going to take the Mesa Auto down and get that Gonzalez up. Gallarte and Henry Ramos, lime green paper. So we have our atomic. We have both of our color refractor hits. We're just looking for our auto at this point out of this box. Ezekiel Tovar, Cam Collier, chrome of Abdias de la Cruz and Marcelo Mayer. De la Cruz, and one more in this third stack. Should have one more lunar, I think, as well. DL Hall, Corbin Carroll, Rookie of the Year favorites. Junior Garcia, Carlos Jorge, Michel Desson, Mikey Romero, and Dylan O'Ray chromes. Heading to the final stack of our first of 2 jumbos. Our first of 2 hobbies. Josh Young, Jackson Holiday on the board with another insert. Modern Prospects, Leandro Arias, Zach Geloff, Xavier Isaac, and Juan Brito. Getting our chrome hits in that one. First time on the board for at least Isaac. I'm not sure if we've hit a Brito already. See a couple packs to find this last auto. Nolan Jones, Tristan Casas, Kodai Senga, Daniel Espino, top 100. Yafri Solano. We have a Jace Bowen and Ryan Clifford on the board. I think Clifford has 2 chromes and a base auto now. Alec Burleson, Gunnar Henderson, William Lugo. Chromes of Ronnie Simone and Ellie De La Cruz. I think that's the first time we've seen both of them in chrome. And 3 packs left. Couple times we've seen autos come in the last pack of our hobby box. Brian Bello, Mark Vientos, Jordan Walker getting his second insert there. Sights on September. Maya Shendrick, Marcos Cabrera, Ruben Santana chrome, and Juan Olmos chrome. This first stack is getting pretty big. We'll shift that one over after these next 2 packs. Should have a 50-50 shot of an auto in this one. Looks like it's here, and it looks like it may be Orioles or Giants. Max Mayer. Let's flip it behind the Trout. We have, oh, how about that? Number 1 prospect for the Giants, first orange auto that we've hit out of 2023 Bowman, and it's a color match. Kyle Harrison. That is a beautiful card. We've hit 3 Kyle Harrison autos under 100, numbered under 100 now. And he's a guy that I plan on PCing, so that is a nice one. Is our Kyle Harrison owner in the live chat right now? That is a monster of a card. 3 of 25. Could see him in the majors at some point this year. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Let's shift these over. Gotta put the Kyle Harrison front and center there. Let's see if we can keep all of these up here and fit that Clifford in there for now. Got some nice color tonight now. There we go. Good looking background display. Let's get the glare off the Logan Wagner. And we're looking good. I agree. Well, I have Kyle Harrison autos, but I would assume based on the fact that he's the Giants' #1 prospect, he's got to be selling pretty well. We have a Peguero paper. We have a Tavares and an Aponte chrome. Whew, that is, I think that's probably one of my top 5 favorite cards that I've pulled out of 23 so far. And looks like we have one more color refractor in here. 2 actually. We have a blue wave and a lunar to finish off the box. Velasquez. We have a Zach Veen top 100. Ruben Santana, Yainer Fernandez. It is a Yafri Solano blue wave, numbered 116 of 150, and the lunar is a Daniel Gallarte. So a couple more first chromes to finish off the first jumbo box. Our first lunar first, Gallarte, and a good-looking Yafri Solano blue wave numbered to 150. Let's see. I don't know that makes the background display, honestly. With the Wagner green grass, the Gabriel Gonzalez being a nice hit there in Atomic, and the Kenny Gomez to 75. I think that one doesn't make the background display. The non-auto sold for $250. That should be $1,000 card then. That is definitely a very nice hit. If that's $1,000 card, that's probably the 3rd that we've pulled out of 23. So definitely a top 5. Going to be tough to beat that one tonight. And on top of it being the orange color match. All right, going to the second hobby box. The first hobby box was very kind to us. Let's see if we can get that same luck in this next one. Always love the orange. Love it even more when it's an auto. The hobby box exclusives. Let's see. I think Brian's Drew Jones has to be the best card that we've pulled out of any of these boxes so far. I'm trying to remember what the other huge cards were that we pulled. The Roman Anthony gold was nice. I can't remember what other big hits we have. Shea Langeliers, Matthew Liberatore, Jackson Churio, Modern Prospects insert, Daniel Suzak, Jace Bowen, Ronnie Simone. We have a Juan Chacon and Fraley Encarnacion chromes. Going to shift these piles over. Got distracted by that Kyle Harrison and forgot to move these over, so we'll do that now. All right, keeping it moving. Keeping that background display in good view. We have a Cade Cavalli, Nick Prado, Gabriel Montero, Rookie of the Year favorites, Fraley Encarnacion, Olmos, and Graham Paper, Lisandro Rodriguez and Jay Savina, both getting chromes, I believe, for the first time for both of them. So it looks like we're going to get some different collation of chrome firsts in this one. Oscar Gonzalez, Vaughn Grissom, Logan Ohape, James Outman, Jonathan Aranda, Tavares. We have a How You Lee and Hector Rodriguez chrome. I think that's the second Rodriguez and first How You Lee. J-Rod, Oswald Peraza, Garrett Mitchell, Dylan Lesko, top 100, number 99, Braylon Bishop, Roderick Arias. We have a Brock Jones and a fuchsia first, Zach Geloff. We've not hit many numbered Zach Geloff cards. That's 137 of 199 for the Oakland. What round was Geloff taken in? Second rounder, 60th overall. Again, that's something that I feel like would normally be in the background, but today I don't think we can get it up there with all the hits we have up there so far. Michael Harris, Bo Naylor, Edward Julian, Spencer Jones, Deanne Frias, and Braylon Bishop chromes. Drew Waters, Francisco Alvarez, Oswaldo Cabrera, Jordan Lawler, sights on September. We have a purple paper coming up. I think these might be numbered to 199. Perozzo and 250. Jonathan Mejia, 103 of 250 on the purple paper. Lionel James and Luis Rodriguez getting chrome firsts. I think we've seen both of them on the board already. So still seeing some repeats on the chrome in this spot in this second hobby box. Mejia purple paper. Going to the second stack. Still looking for, actually, we have our chrome hit and we have our paper hit on the board. So looking for our atomic, looking for some lunars, and looking for an auto. Simeon Woods Richardson, Jordan Diaz, Marcelo Mayer Modern Prospects, Davison De Los Santos, Luis Garcia, Simon Juan, and Jacob Berry on the board for the second time in chrome. Wrong pile. I have something in the way of my TV where the score is of the Celtics Heat game. Anybody know what the score is of this game right now? Gabriel Moreno, Curtis Meade, sights on September. Kennedy Corona, Daniel Montesino, Jorge Burgos, and Pedro Ramirez chrome firsts. Riley Green, Levon Soto, Ganau, Serta, Kyle Harrison, and paper. Adding to that beautiful orange auto back there, Bergola and Carlos Jorge on the board for the first time in chrome. Meb, that is a real good-looking pitcher auto for sure. A guy that I'm planning on PCing at some point. Unfortunately, my collection did not start tonight, so somebody's got to be real happy out there. Brett Beatty, Leo Verpaguero, Ivan Herrera. We have a George Valera top 100. Max Wagner, Roman Anthony on the board for the first time, and an Obdius De La Cruz atomic. So both of our atomics on the board now. De La Cruz and Gabriel Gonzalez. So now I really do think we have just our auto to search for in terms of hits. Maybe one more lunar. Ezekiel Tovar, Robert Perez. We have Kevin Parada and Luis Lara. Yeah, I saw Rockers having time surgery. I would never wish that on anybody, but it does make me feel a little bit more justified that the Mets didn't sign him. Not that that means anything about his long-term career anymore, but would have been another year or so to the majors. DL Hall, Josh Young, Rookie of the Year favorites. That's a definite possibility. Norwillian Cedeno, Colson Montgomery, and Drew Gilbert Chromes. Yeah, I think they were just looking to sign him for less, but I think it was because of an injury concern. So JJ Bleday, Miguel Vargas, Miguel Blias, Modern Prospects, Gabriel Martinez, Lazaro Montes, Joshua Baez, and Samuel Zavala Chromes. Lenian Sosa, Adley, and Corbin Carroll. We have a Mason Wynn, number 38, top 100. Jacob Berry, Ricardo Perez, Brock Jones, Jackson Holiday, and Jackson Churio, the double Jackson pack. Christopher Morel, no surprise to see him come out after the Adley Corbin pack. Michael Garcia. Ooh, I think this might be the second time I've seen the Francisco Alvarez. Number 50 on this card. Believe he's wearing number 4 in the major leagues now. Austin Charles. There we go. Drew Jones for the first time. And Gavin Cross in chrome. First Drew Jones chrome. Nice hit for the Alvarez spot as well. Corbin Carroll and Francisco rookie spotlights on the board now. Let's see. The camera work is really good. 80s feel to it. You mean the card positioning? Never heard that before. Matt Wallner. Gunnar Henderson, Rookie of the Year favorites. Daniel Gallardo, Axel Sanchez, Logan Wagner, Christian Vaquero, and Nelson Rada. Are you talking about the noise in the background? Yoshida, Jordan Groshans. We have a Robert Hassel Atomic number to 150. He's an insert only, so that one will go to Brian's insert only lot. Framey De Leon, Gilbert Herrera, Luis Lara, and we have a Jesus Baez and Samuel Munoz. The artwork on the cards. Gotcha. I was going to say the noise in the background, I think, might kind of sound like a camera, but it's actually our tape dispenser packaging cards. Robert Hassel sights on September. Hit for the insert only spot. Yeah, I like the frame of this set. I think it's one of the nicer ones that Topps or Fanatics has recently created. Eggy, Stowers, Pasquantino, Jackson Jobe, top 100. Abdias De La Cruz, Abel Bastidas, and an Abdias De La Cruz Lunar. So Abdias De La Cruz getting a Lunar and an Atomic tonight. Still looking for that auto. Looks like it's going to be in the last row again. Last time it was very worth the wait with the Kyle Harrison auto. Let's see if it's worth that wait again. Let's see. No Bastidas Chrome. Bastidas Chrome. Well, we just hit the Diego Bastidas Chrome. I don't think we have a colored Bastidas hit yet. Josh Young, Carlos Colmenares, Modern Prospects, Deanne Jorge, Frederick Beg Cosme, Javier Rosario, Ballesteros, and Glider Figueroa Chrome firsts. Oh, that's wild. Gotta love when that happens. Calling your card. We have a Caminero in the back. Want to make sure that gets out here clean. Just check out if that's a base or any kind of color. It is a base Caminero Chrome. Nolan Jones, Tristan Casas, Robert Hassel, top 100. Figueroa, Arroyo, and Puaka Greco Chrome. Let's get the Caminero top loaded. I think that's the second Chrome Caminero we have on the board now. trying to type it into the chat and make it come true like Easy just did. Kodai Senga. Whoa. We almost got a nice we got a nice Oriole, but wrong Oriole. Gunnar Henderson, rookie color numbered to 499, sky blue paper there. Wilbur Sanchez. We have a Max Wagner and Martin Gonzalez Chrome. Jim, are you the Gunnar Henderson spot also? Definitely getting that one top loaded. First numbered Gunnar Henderson I think we've hit in 2023. Let's see, 3 more packs to find our last auto. That one ripped really weird, so we're going to have to show the back card there. It's a Yasser Mercedes. Alec Burleson, there's another Gunner paper. Belo Vientos, Kumar Rocker, sights on September. Jose Peroza, Andres Mesa, and Yasser Mercedes Chrome. I have no reason to doubt you. I have no idea who the Gunner spot was, Jim. So if you think he was yours, you're probably right. Our next auto. There it is. Next auto is going to be a Rocky. It's been a while since we pulled a purple Rocky color match. Can we get one? Juan Brito, almost to 250. 299 Speckle. Brito spot getting our auto out of the second hobby box. Xavier Isaac, Lisandro Rodriguez, Jay Savina, Brooks Lee, Brady House Chrome. So not quite a Kyle Harrison number to 25 auto, but Brito getting our 4th numbered auto of the break. Is that true? Third numbered auto. We had 1 out of the first jumbo and 1 out of each hobby box. And our final pack of our second hobby box before we go to our final jumbo box of the night. Velasquez, we have an Ellie De La Cruz top 100. Hao-Yu Lee, Colby Thomas. We have one more Lunar coming out to finish behind Roderick Arias. It's a Yoangel Aponte Lunar. All right, let me shift over some of these piles, and then we'll go to our last box of the night. 3 more autos still to come. Make sure we have room to see the background display. All right, let's get this last jumbo box started. Did anybody else grab any of the Sapphire this week? Curious what prices people were buying at. It did hold out all the way down to the floor of 350, but sold out immediately at that 350 floor. Tried to put 10 in my cart there, got 0. All right, good luck, everybody, with the last box of the night. Clifford and Harrison and Robert Perez are our big hits of the night so far. The Harrison Orange Auto. Lenin Sosa, Adley, Carroll, Morel, Michael Garcia, Livan Soto, Brett Beatty, Leo Paguero, and Ivan Herrera. A lot of rookies in that one. Tamar Johnson Spotlight. Jamar Johnson Modern Prospects. Getting 2 hits there. Roman Anthony, Cam Collier, Junior Garcia, Herrera, Lara, De Los Santos, Garcia, and Corona all getting papers. Looks like we have our first Lunar in the first pack of the jumbo. Perozzo, Blaze Jordan, Colby Thomas, Deanne Jorge, Joshua Baez Lunar, and Joshua Baez Top 100. It's a Joshua Baez. I think we have a paper hit for him, a Lunar hit for him, and that Top 100 right there. Jorge, Thomas, and Perozzo, and Tamar Johnson Spotlight getting sleeved up there. Continue across the top row, looking for our first auto to come out. Recently, it seems like a lot of the base autos are in this top row. Looks like we have a Fuchsia Chrome Refractor. Langeliers, Liberatore, Cade Cavalli, Prado, Tristan Casas, Kodai Senga, Alec Burleson. We have our first auto here. It looks like a Mariner again. Gunnar Henderson, Brian Bello, Montes Perez. What other options do we have? Michael Arroyo Gold Shimmer. Adding that one to the haul for tonight. Number 6 of 50, Arroyo Gold Shimmer Auto. Let's get that one right in the top loader. So orange and gold tonight. That, I think, has to bump the Perez out of the top 3 of the night, or maybe it bumps the Clifford out of the top 3 of the night. Getting low on stands with all these hits. Let's make sure there's no glare on anything. Good looking break tonight. Big hits for Harrison and Arroyo. We have an Osuna paper, Rojas, Suzak, Peroza, Lisandro Rodriguez, Jay Savina, Hao Yu Lee, Colby Thomas, and chromes of Wilbur Sanchez, DeSone, Ellie De La Cruz, Yoangel Aponte, and it looks like another Mariner is going to be in teal, and it's another Cole Young hit. I mean, not teal, fuchsia. We have a fuchsia and a Lunar Cole Young now, number 75 of 199, and a Harry Ford Top 100. Make it look real pretty with a Crawford red. Brian asked me for a Collier red too, so you two are going to have to fight it out. Wouldn't complain about a third auto numbered under 100, that's for sure. That's what, four hits now numbered under 100 tonight with the Kenny Gomez and the Logan Wagner as well. Green grass and yellow non-autos. All right. Vaughn Grissom, Logan Ohape, James Outman, Jonathan Aranda, Oswald Peraza, Mark Vientos, Max Mayer, Kyle Stowers, another Andrew Painter sights on September, and Ellie De La Cruz Modern Prospects. Fraley Encarnacion, Braylon Bishop, Frias, Luis Rodriguez, Jesus Baez, Justin Henry Malloy, Drew Jones in paper, I think for the third time, Framy De Leon, Chase DeLauder, Henry Davis, Josue De Paula in chrome for the first time, Geloff adding to his fuchsia, I believe, and Sal Frelick, top 100. De Leon and De Paula. We'll get that one top loaded for the De Paula spot. And finishing off this column that we already pulled the first auto from. JJ Bleday, Vargas, Gabriel Moreno, Riley Green, and we have another auto in this row. First time I've ever seen two autos in one row in a jumbo box, and it's a Braylon Tavera. First time we've seen a Braylon Tavera refractor auto, numbered 18 of 499. So a couple interesting things there. Nolan Gorman, Rookie of the Year favorites. Let's get that Braylon Tavera refractor to 499 top loaded. Fingers crossed that means that some other weird things might go on in this box. Maybe 4 autos. Let's see, Tavera. I think we got to get that one up in the background. I think we're going to switch the Gabriel Gonzalez Atomic out of there and get the Tavera up. Hoping that means 4 autos. No promises, but that is weird to see 2 autos in the same row. Tony Blanco Jr., Laubier, Boyd, Montes, Ricardo Perez, Brock Jones, Austin Charles, Axel Sanchez, Logan Wagner. We have a Luis Angel Acuna, Spencer Jones in chrome, Yordani De Los Santos, Juan Alonso, Robert Perez Jr., and Felix Valerio top 100. I think we're going to have to open up a third box of top loaders here. Perez and Alonso base chrome. And we're going to continue heading across the top where we shouldn't have another auto. Let's see what happens with the rest of this box. Eggy Rosario, Nelson Velasquez, Josh Young, Nolan Jones, Tristan Casas, Rookie of the Year favorites, Christian Hernandez, Modern Prospects, papers, we have Nerwillian Cedeno, Ben Cosme, Azario, Figueroa, Michael Arroyo adding to his gold shimmer auto. Sanchez, we have a Frederick Ben Cosme chrome, Austin Charles, Axel Sanchez, Marcelo Mayer, Xavier Isaac, and a Jace Young top 100. Lots of chrome firsts in that pack. Isaac for the second time, and it might have been the first time for the rest of these guys. Axel Sanchez, Austin Charles, and Frederick Ben Cosme. I don't remember seeing another chrome come out of these guys. I think I'm actually going to flip and go to the bottom row next because that's where our second auto came from, and we'll see what happens there. Oscar Gonzalez, Vaughn Grissom, Logan Ohape, James Outman, Aranda, J-Rod, Peraza, Otani, Josh Young. We have a Nolan Gorman Spotlight rookie card. Elijah Green Modern Prospects. Paper of How You Lee, Colby Thomas, Dion Frias, Luis Rodriguez, Jesus Baez, and chromes of Amarian Boyd, Gabriel Gonzalez, Ricardo Perez, Ben Cosme in back-to-back packs, and the same for Austin Charles, Jacob Berry top 100. Bunch to sleeve up there as well. Charles, Ben Cosme, back-to-back pack hits. Some weird things going on in this last jumbo box. Gabriel Gonzalez, Amarian Boyd, and Nolan Gorman Spotlight. Get that one top loaded as we do for all of our Spotlight rookie cards. And let's see, let's flip this row to the bottom since we know we already had an auto out of the bottom row. So chance that There's not another in these 3 packs. Two color autos out as well, too. Don't see an auto there. Michael Harris, Bo Naylor, Drew Waters, Francisco Alvarez, Oswaldo Cabrera, Kyle Stowers, Vinny Pasquantino, Simeon Woods Richardson, and Jordan Diaz. Kumar Rocker, Sights on September, Carlos Colmenares, Modern Prospects. Juan Chacon, Dylan O'Ray, Matt Mervis, Spencer Jones, Perozzo in paper, and then in chrome, Tavares, Jason Churio, Zach Neto, James Wood, Angel Ganao, and Brian Ramos, top 100. Climbed the top prospect rankings significantly, Ramos. No auto there, so let's continue this way. Tease me with an Ariel auto like that, the Braylon Tavara. First time we've seen Tavara hit. 15 breaks in. Alvarez, Oswaldo Cabrera. Yep. JJ Bleday, Vargas, Riley Green, Levon Soto, our second. Francisco Alvarez, Spotlight rookie. There's a Jackson Holiday for you, Modern Prospects. Jacob Berry, Gallarte, Alonso, Gabriel Gonzalez, and Martin Gonzalez. And Ballesteros paper. Chromes, we get Montesino, Peyton Graham, Harrison, Jace Young, and Gabriel Martinez. I think it's the first time we've seen a lot of them. Henry Davis, top 100. Bunch of firsts there. Martinez, Harrison, Graham, Montesino. One more pack left from what was originally the bottom row, where we pulled a Braylon Tavera out of the same row as we pulled a Michael Arroyo. So we flipped that bottom row to the middle, since it would seem that the auto was already pulled from this row. And I don't see anything backwards in this one, so it looks like for the first time we will just have 2 autos in one row. We do have a couple color cards in this one, though. James Outman, Aranda, J-Rod, Peraza, Garrett Mitchell, Nolan Gorman, Alec Burleson, Gunnar Henderson, Brian Bello, Vientos. Lots of rookies there. Max Mayer. We have a Jonathan Aranda lime green. Back-to-back breaks getting color of Jonathan Aranda. 198 of 399. That goes to the rookie lot. Brito, Clifford, Bowen, Simon, Olmos, Graham, Tavares, and then Chrome's almost again. Ruben Santana, Martin Gonzalez, Brady House, and it looks like a White Sox here. Oscar Colas, Fuchsia, Lunar Crater, number 18 of 199, and Carson Williams, top 100 behind that. Gonzalez, a couple of things to top load here. Going to have to open up a new pack of top loaders and a new pack of penny sleeves here. Mad Wax, that is a Michael Arroyo gold shimmer auto in the background. Guessing that one might be you? That is definitely one of our top 2 hits tonight. I think the Kyle Harrison orange has to take number 1 overall, but that Arroyo, if it's not number 1, is definitely number 2. Colas, Fuchsia, Lunar Crater. Couldn't be much harder to say that parallel. All right, we should have one more auto coming in this last row. Usually we have it down to 2 rows. This one we do not. So 1 in 3 chance that we could leave it for our last pack. Let's see if we can spot it. We do have 2 color autos out already, so there's a chance it's going to be a base. It is a base. let's go to this anyway. We won't save it to the last pack. Sosa, Rauschman, Carroll, Morel, Beatty, Paguero, Herrera. And it looks like a Brewer is going to get our last auto. And it is Jace Avina, the JA Big A auto. Base auto there. We have our third insert of Jordan Walker tonight. Sights on September there. Framey De Leon, Abdias De La Cruz, De Paula, Caminero, Hector Rodriguez, Andres Mesa. Chromes, we have Alex Ramirez, Brian Acuna, Andres Mesa, Yasser Mercedes, Brooks Lee, Roderick Arias, and a Drew Jones top 100. So Jace taking the last auto of the break tonight in all likelihood. All right, 2 more packs left to finish off the break. We will recap all of the hits after this one. Got a lot of stuff top loaded this time, so a lot to go through. Looks like we're going to get one more thing top loaded with a fuchsia paper coming up here. Garrett Mitchell, Nolan Gorman, Michael Harris, Bo Naylor, Drew Waters, Vinny Pasquantino, Simeon Woods Richardson, Jordan Diaz, Gabriel Moreno, Garrett Mitchell, Rookie of the Year favorites, Edward Julian, Gabriel Martinez, Pedro Ramirez, Nelson Rada, Bastidas, Lionel James, Burgos, and our magenta paper or fuchsia paper is, there we go, some more Michael Arroyo for you, Mad Wax. Add a fuchsia paper to that gold auto. Number 140 of 299 there. Double hit night for Arroyo. We have a Randy DeJesus, Luis Garcia, Kennedy Corona, Yafri Solano, Jason Dominguez, and Andrew Painter, top 100. Two numbered hits out of 4 boxes. That's always a good night to have. Garcia, DeJesus, and final pack of the break. I don't see a 4th auto. Matt Wallner, Yoshida Groshans, Ezekiel Tovar, DL Hall. We have an Andy Page's sights on September. Leandro Arias, Solano, Lugo, Montesino, Serta, Harrison. And finishing it off, our first Lazaro Montes Chrome in the last pack, and our first Edward Julian Chrome in the last pack. Ricardo Perez, Yanquiel Fernandez, Manuel Beltre, and Edgar Cuero, top 100 finishes off the break. Let's get that and the Montes top loaded, and then we'll recap the hits from this break. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I believe our next break is going to be next Sunday. It's not posted yet, but it will get posted on Tuesday night, so keep an eye out in our eBay store for that. Didn't post it yet because I'm hoping that we get info that the Sapphire ship before then, and then we can try and get a Sapphire in next Sunday's break. All right, is there an accountant in the background? Mad Wax, that's the sound of our tape dispenser. We have an automatic tape dispenser taping and shipping stuff in the background right now. All right, recapping. We have Lazaro Montes, Edward Julian base, Michael Arroyo, fuchsia paper to $2.99, Jay Savina base auto, Oscar Colas, fuchsia lunar crater, Jonathan Aranda, rookie lime green paper. We have a Francisco Alvarez and Nolan Gorman spotlight, Spencer Jones base, Gabriel Gonzalez atomic, Josue De Paula base, Cole Young fuchsia, Yoangela Ponte lunar, Juan Brito speckle auto, Gunnar Henderson rookie sky blue to $4.99 paper, Caminero base, Abdias De La Cruz lunar, Robert Hassel sights on September atomic. There's our second Francisco Alvarez spotlight, Drew Jones Roman Anthony base, Abdias De La Cruz atomic, Jonathan Mejia getting the purple. So I think Mejia was our purple paper and Baez was our lunar hit. Geloff, fuchsia, number to 199. Yafri Solano, blue wave to 150. Gallarte lunar. Henry Ramos, lime green paper. Mesa base auto. Jackson Churio, lava refractor. Justin Crawford base. Cole Young lunar. Jackson Holiday, spotlight. Matt Mervis, Collier, and Caminero base. Corbin Carroll, spotlight. Jace Young, lunar. Justin Crawford, Matt Mervis base, Trey Sweeney lime green, and then going to our big background display tonight, Braylon Tavera getting the refractor auto number to 499. First time we've hit him. Logan Wagner will go with next with the green grass refractor numbered 83 of 99. Our other non-auto up here is Kenny Gomez, number 37 of 75, yellow refractor in chrome. We're going to go Robert Perez off board third with the speckle auto numbered 284 of 299. Ryan Clifford off the board next with the base auto. And then our two big hits of the night, the Michael Arroyo gold shimmer auto numbered 6 of 50 and the Kyle Harrison orange auto color match number to 25. Our first orange auto hit of the 2023 Bowman year. 3 of 25 for the number one prospect for the Giants. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining the break tonight. And Meb, you have a great week as well. And same to you, Mad Wax. We'll see everybody back here next Sunday. Have a good week, everyone.